teams. So important team chemistry, both teams. On this blessed Sunday, I hope you're all having a as we will be trying to bring you quality football here today. Delhi will try to show its football. So they were Delhi FC. The starting 11 will be consisting of Ashish Sibi wearing number 1, Imtiaz Afzal Rata 3, 5 Lamalian ST, 24 R Label Kiana, Jonah Kameo shirt, number 7 Kamige Totang, 50 Bharadwaj, who also will be captaining the team, 22 Fairimbaum Rustam Singh, 7 Lunminlal Masao, 70 Kwarkebam Suraj Singh, 80 Swamya Hardik Singh. Onto the substitutes of Sudeva Delhi FC. Only 4 there, limited options, 8 Roshan Boy, 70 Jackson, 26 Freddy Lal Ragwa, and 78 Sanjog Ja. Boys in the starting lineup would be keen to complete more minutes than Tarun Sangha. Now on to Tarun Sangha FC. On the other side, starting 11 will be consisting of Tamal Naskar, the goalkeeper, 8 Satish Singh, Rashid Sardar, Muslim Mola, 3 9 Stanley Ifanik Eze, the captain of the team, 21 Tefil Ezowote Apo, 5 Satyam Vivek, 6 Birender Singh, 7 Imran Khan, 12 Ashish, and 11 Sham Kumar. And order the substitutes, quite some in number compared to their compatriots. 18 Jaskiran Singh, 24 Pemba Rai, 17 Mrinal Adhikari, 15 Joe Masay, 22 Basant Manav Sharma, 20 Rajiv Gurui, 19 Dhananjay Yadav, and 26 substitute goalkeeper Mohammad Tariq. The team manager Biswati Maiti will be looking for 3 points here today. I welcome you all once again to this blessed Sunday, as we will be joined by some amazing football, which will start Delhi presenting to you match number 55 of the Delhi Premier League. Sudeva Delhi versus Tarun Sangha. The people of BalleBaazi will be keen to see what happens with the team of Tarun Sangha here today. Tarun Sangha, of course, have a dove with a male as their crest. Can they deliver the good news to the people of BalleBaazi here today? Yet to see. As the referee calls for the first evening, as the ball goes straight out of play, something or the other was intended by Sudeva Delhi FC, of course, in smoke.
अरे क्या कह रहा हो इससे?
I apologize to everyone who's watching the match at this moment. Once again, I welcome you all and I urge all of you to discuss everything that is happening in Indian football in the comment section. We will be discussing that as when the action happens on the ground as well as we come live as Sudeva Delhi takes on Tarun Sangha FC. From the comments already, Govind Rawat. I'm not completely being able to read out. Stanley Uche, Indian football is beautiful, means a lot. Stanley Uche. Brings you live. The Nagaland match will be updated when it's time by Sportscast India. Don't you worry about that. We will be there with you right away. Sikrom YD. Interesting comments. Once again, BalleBaazi.com will lakhs of prices daily. Thank you, Sack, for blessing our screen. Use the code SC100. Make your teams play fantasy football and let us know how you fared in the comments. As I was saying, we're joined by news of various nature here today on this Sunday. As got to know initially that a news from Kolkata that Indian football legend Samar Banerjee has passed away. Thoughts to his family and all the Mariners and all the Indian football fans. He led India to a fourth position finish in the Melbourne Olympics. Those of you are unaware, as Tarun Sangha was hoping for an opportunity as Sudeva Delhi takes care of that opportunity at this moment. Match number 55 of the Delhi Premier League coming live to you. This is Shijoy John Matthew, and I will be trying to give you the best experience along with my teammates at Sportscast India. Sudeva Delhi with an opportunity to go for a counter, wearing all reds here today. 5 minutes in, both teams have been testing each other out. Tarun Sangha happy to let the custodian take that one. We saw news from the other side of Kolkata as well, from the East Bengal camp here today, as speculations around that Subhashish Roy Chaudhary, the renowned goalkeeper, is reported to have an heart ailment which may put an end to his playing career. More on that later. But Subhashish Roy Chaudhary, as a goalkeeper who played for various teams in the Indian football scenery, such as Kerala Blasters, Northeast United, among various other teams, would be thought of in the prayers of all the fans. So they were Delhi FC once again an opportunity, as that was not big of a cutback, as once again so they were looking for questions as the ball just whizzed past through the goal. Tarun Sangha once again would be some good news to the people of Tarun. Tarun Sangha's side, who's incredibly mindful of their roots. Once again, Tarun gets taken away by the boys. Tarun Sangha being pressed hard by Sudeva, not making it easy at all. When key in this, however, the dribbling, but when he doesn't care about the pressing at all. As a custodian, forced to make a save for Sudeva Delhi. Let me know in the comments what do you think about everything that's surrounding Indian football as well. The elections and everything along with. We of course did get to see a huge upset in the Durand Cup the other day, as the star-studded Mohan Bagan team got taken by Rajasthan United of the I-League. Once again, making believe that on the day anyone can defeat anyone in Indian football. Kind of calls for sporting merit for being the first division. It was a tussle as anyways the goalkeeper It was harder to find the goalkeeper on that instance, but however, somehow he still manages, and the scoreline remains 0-0. Tarun Sangha player arguing with them, but as it remains 0-0 once again, the number 7 of Sudeva Delhi try to make a move that's common say Totang as a ball goes out of play. All those who are watching this match right now, once again, I welcome you all. Your presence is very much appreciated by us here at Delhi. Delhi football needs you, and I hope that all of you are a very blessed and happy Sunday today. Enjoy your day off. Let us take over your screens. A match of huge importance as the top spot can be achieved. Still at stake. The first round almost near close. Number 55. Tarun Sangha with an opportunity to go for a counter as it gets taken off. Once again, both teams have been testing each other out. Opportunities have been calling. BalleBaazi.com once again. Make your teams in the English League. Win lakhs of prizes daily. Use the code SC100. Get a bonus. Use the link in the description. Get me your thoughts about what happened with Rajasthan United and Mohan Bagan match as well. A huge upset or worthy winners. Just let me know what do you think. At the same time, do think about Samar Banerjee, the Indian football legend as well. Gone, but certainly not forgotten. The legends of the game who did wonders for Indian football when Indian football itself was not in the best shape possible. Led the Indian national team to a 4th position at the Melbourne Olympics. Was 92 years old. Was fondly called the Badruda by the ever faithful of Mohan Bagan. Tarun Sangha comfortable with a back pass at the moment. Tarun Sangha, of course, has Stanley Essay, the captain, number 9, who will be looking to add some goals to his tally. The Nigerian player. Sudeva deciding to go with an all-Indian squad here today. Stanley will be trying to justify his inclusion in the team as we approach a corner in the 11th minute of the match. Govind Rawat in the comments writing that he's looking forward to this match. Jor Karthik and Amit Lendi are my legends from Shampur Stadium. As a different approach was certainly taken in that corner as it goes out of play. That's the only thing that matters. Sudeva Delhi measuring for that cross. Tarun Sangha defenders trying to get the ball out of play, and eventually he does so. That was number 2 of Tarun Sangha, that's Rajdeep Sardar. Doing his job ever so faithfully over there, Rajdeep Sardar. A lot of these boys would be under close inspection by scouts of various teams. The other day we got to hear that Himanshu Jangra, the boy who doesn't get tired of Delhi FC, going out on loan to East Bengal or Imami East Bengal, whichever you prefer, to the season of ISL. He will be trying to prove his worth in the upcoming season. Expect more and more boys from these squads to turn up the coming seasons. So the Delhi FC tried to get The ball to the other side. Taken easily, but the first touch failing the defender of Tarun Sangha. As there's a utter confusion and the custodian once again being forced to make a save over Tamal Naskar, who prefers to go by Tamal. He has been tested quite a few times already here today. And in your thoughts, have Subhashish Roy Chaudhary as well. If there's anyone from Kerala, Northeast, or Bengal, really, he has been everywhere. He has been an incredible servant for so many clubs to remember. Subhashish Roy Chaudhary in his thoughts. Hopefully, he can get his career back on track. More on that later. Sudeva Delhi. Quad program Suraj Singh, number 70 in action. And once again, Tamal Naskar happy to kick the ball out of play as the referee calls in for medical attention. On this instance, I would like to thank our medical sponsors, our physiotherapy partners, AOSM, for their relentless contribution to the game, as their presence is hopefully not needed much in matches like this though, but an incredible match nonetheless as a top spot. It's up for grabs round of the Delhi Premier League. That's what's at stake. Ball once again being taken by the goalkeeper, Oscar. Tarun Sangha, interestingly, has a dove with a messenger dove as a symbol, as a crest. They will be trying to deliver the good news for Tarun supporters here today. Sudeva Delhi, referee letting that push go as a part of play. Sudeva Delhi back passes, trying to find each other, position football right now. Tarun Sangha going with 5 defenders here today, playing a formation of 5-3-2. One of them being SA, the Nigerian player who will be looking to increase his goal tally. Sekrom Whitey commenting that Kumjor Karthik should play for Sudeva. Amit Lendi is also a legend. I would comment on that if I could. But I ask everyone who's watching the match to indulge in the comment section. Always good to see, always good to comment and reach out to players and fans. Nonetheless, the beauty of interactive live streaming of football. Delhi Premier League, of course, have been an enormous success by Football Delhi and everyone who has been involved so far. I thank each and every one of you and Sportscast India as well for this opportunity. New Delhi, of course, a city that never falls short of producing the best sporting talent of this country. A city where competition is the law of the jungle. Very fortunate that I get to see you all on this weekend. In all honesty, I did miss all of you. Once again, the goalkeeper starting the play as a bliss, rather aimlessly onto the other half. Both teams have been testing each other out. Both teams trying to find the tempo that will make for that goal. SA once again trying things by himself. He will be taking the goal scoring duties as he earns his team a rightful corner. SA making things happen. For his team. At certain times, it's players with the individual brilliance who can create a difference. And they say, laying his claim once again. As Tarun Sangha gets the corner. Will we get to see a training? Will we get to see a move from the training? We got to see a very interesting take of a corner from Nottingham Forest the other day. As, however, it does reach the custodian Sudeva Delhi, but to very less effect. Pink Panther 6, claiming that she is a big fan of Sudeva jersey 6. I think that Ludmin Lal Misao, who prefers to be called Ludmin Lal. Our eyes would be upon him. I show you Pink Panther 6. AOSM always doing wonderful work for all the players. The importance of adequate treatment is very important, as we have seen multiple times. I hope the Tarun Sangha player isn't in need of any serious treatment, as we see stretchers being called out. The clashes of head, never a good sign. Always very painful for anyone who has stepped on to a football ground or a turf, whichever. Quite some fans for Sudeva Delhi FC here today, as Rehan Beatbox claiming that it's going to be Sudeva for the win. Any fans of Tarun Sangha FC here today to answer to that, as the top spot will be up for grabs here today. The first round of the Delhi Premier League, which has been, in a single word if I had to define, incredibly competitive, comes to a close. We're on to the time where you have to deliver now. Quite some love in the comments as football keeps on says that Sekrom Whitey is the best Nigerian football, while Sekrom Whitey decides to give back some love as well, as he claims that Kumjor Kartik can play for India next year. He wants me to give a big shout out to Kumjor Kartik. There's a shout out. Sekrom White. Sudeva Delhi FC, I see the intention over there, but as it stands, not in completion, as both the goalkeepers have been having an easy job until now. Definitely sure that that will change. I hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday here today. Enjoy your day off. But in the meanwhile, do let me know interesting things happening in Indian football as we diverge your attention to the Nagaland Olympics as well. The KWL happening, the Durand Cup happening, Delhi Premier League happening. So many football, so many news. Whichever you want to discuss about Indian football or international football, do let us know in the comments. We have a Manchester United Liverpool match coming up as well. As we get the first yellow card of the match, as the person who has been trying to do everything on his own, SA, receives the first yellow card of the match as well. He will be under strict supervision of the referee for the rest of the match. Always a warning sign when you get a yellow card in the 22nd of the match, 22nd minute of the match. Anil Gulia, the referee, deciding to go ahead with that. I think a call out should be made out to the medical team of Sudeva Delhi FC and Tarun Sangha Football Club as well. So here goes Sudeva Delhi FC, Deep Maheshwari, assistant physio, Harshit Tyagi, assistant coach, Sandeep Dole, goalkeeper coach. Tarun Sangha FC, Bushwadeep Maiti, team manager, Abhishek, assistant coach, and Ashok Kumar Ghosh, technical director. Always good to see technical directors being involved in football as well. Many would say that it is an important part of the modern football as well. AOSM once again helping us with medical treatment of the player who is down Tarun. Also, Sack. In your screens right now, will lack surprises daily English League. Play it on BalleBaazi.com. Use the code SC100 in the description. On a video, let us know how you fare in the competition. Sudeva Delhi FC trying to play a more attacking front with an all-Indian squad. Playing with a 4-4-2 formation here today. 3-2. Diamond of Tarun Sangha. Tarun Sangha has been impressive in the recently concluded Shahid Bhagat Singh Football Cup as well. Shocked quite a few minutes. Speaking of shocks, we saw the shock of the month yesterday as Rajasthan United bet a very star-studded 80k Mohan Bagan squad. 3 goals to 2 yesterday. That's number 70. Sudeva Delhi. Sudeva Delhi has been very tactical with the corners as the first shot on target of Sudeva Delhi FC. That was flying away. That was flying away with a little more placement that could have been deadly. But as it stands, Sudeva Delhi draws the first of the match. Tarun Sangha, a very good run on the right flank. However, the direction, both teams heating up. The engines are getting started. This will be fun to watch as the top spot of the Delhi Premier League is up for grabs. To all those who are watching, Namaste, Namaskaram, Vanakkam, Sat Sri Akal, whichever you prefer. Thank you for joining us here on this Sunday as Football Delhi and Sportscast India present to you Football Delhi. I hope as the tagline of Sportscast India, no talent goes unseen, as another talent tries to create something for Sudeva Delhi. "25 minutes of tactical football from both teams, of the coaches of both teams up in their box, figuring out the next move. Because a win is incredibly important too. What's gonna follow? Once again, a perfect pass, but that was seen by the defender of Tarun, the goalkeeper, comfortably playing that back. Tarun Sangha has been very comfortable with the ball. Always good, a specific type of football being preferred by clubs. That was a crane kick, if you can call it that. Tarun Sangha trying to create space for a move. Number 7 of Tarun Sangha, Imran Khan. Imran Khan gets across. He was in the open as that was a bit too forceful anywhere other than his chest, and that could have been in. But as it stands, that was a cross with more force than what was needed. But Tarun Sangha would be blaming themselves for not being a goal up in the 27th minute of the match. Nonetheless, things happening for Tarun Sangha as the first clear chance, first open chance of the game being missed by Tarun Sangha. I think that was Sham Kumar, the forward, playing with SA with that opportunity. Still only 20th minute of the match. He will be having other opportunities to make amends for that missed opportunity. Do let us know, who do you think will win this match, Sudeva or Tarun Sangha? Sudeva, of course, as the representatives as they're coming of Delhi in itself, the more famous compatriot, as they will be playing in the upcoming season of I-League as well. Once known as Moonlight FC, later rebranded as Sudeva Moonlight FC, one of the few teams who owns a team in Spain. BalleBaazi.com. When lakhs of prices daily, get that 100 rupees and a bonus. Link in our description. Have produced talent such as Shubha Paul, who went on to play for the Bayern Munich World Squad as well. A lot will be expected of Sudeva Delhi FC in the coming years. Sudeva Delhi FC, of course, has association with Warner Shelmare as well. Belmare as well, Shona Belmare, the first division club in the G League. A lot will be expected out of these partnerships as Sudeva Delhi. SA trying to muscle his way through the defenses of Sudeva Delhi. The Nigerian has been a constant threat on that side. Sham Kumar will be trying to assist SA. Strike partner is always an important one to call back the other. Chemistry has to be generated through times. Sudeva Delhi FC once again with a chance as that goes for a corner. The game has been testing each other out for quite some time. Sudeva Delhi FC had a shot out of the box on target, while Tarun Sangha had a very clear opportunity right in front of the goalkeeper. Go out. Sudeva Delhi FC. With a move, a corner reaches. And it has reached the legs of... That was a miss. That contented the miss of Shankumar on the other side of the match. But before the drinks break, we could have had some goals. Number 8 of Sudeva Delhi with that opportunity. That was... What did they say exactly? But as we approach the drinks break, the score stays 0-0. Sudeva Delhi FC with the last kick before the drinks break could have had made it 1-0. But in all fairness, so could have Tarun Sangha. Interesting match, as both teams, after feeling each other out for the first 20 minutes, have been going all out for the last 10. Behind beatbox, still feeling that Sudeva will be going for the win. Tarun Sangha will be looking to take that comment into consideration and make Sudeva Delhi pay. On this Sunday, I welcome all of you as New Delhi offers you the first edition of the Delhi Premier League, a continuation of the senior division of Delhi. The president of Delhi Football, Shaji Prabhakar, and of course, a news for his election to the president post of the All India Football Federation as well. Quite some interesting activities happening in the world of Indian football at this moment. New Delhi, of course, have been seeing a lot of football, and we at Sportscast India have been very fortunate to have been able to help you showcase a few of them. Number 7 of Sudeva Delhi FC trying to build the ball in, and he does get that pass, but a feeble shot on, not quite on target, but that was better play from Sudeva Delhi FC. Sudeva Delhi FC has been on the attacking trend compared to SA, trying to power come on as the goalkeeper of Tarun of Sudeva somehow keeps the ball in. Sibi punching the ball out of the strong Nigerian's legs. He had to sort of do a Superman punch over there to get the ball out of the legs of SA, who powered his way through the defenses of Sudeva. Delhi. Thank you. Sack once again. BalleBaazi.com. Like the prices daily. Use the code SC100. Win and let us know. As Sudeva has a chance for a counter once again. A speedy counter as the player gets called back by the Tarun Sangha player. Will he be yellow carded? As the referee decides to go with a warning this time. Just walk off. That's what you would do as a player if the referee is going kind on you. 34th minute of the match. Once again, all those who are joining us right now, we present to you 55th match of the Delhi Premier League. Stay with us as we will be bringing you the Kerala Women's League, the Nagaland Olympics, and various other footballing events throughout the day. So they were Delhi FC trying to go for the diagonal. Almost successful. A good idea nonetheless. Always interesting these approaches when. Always easy to criticize from the stands, but if you have been on the ground, you would understand how good an attempt that was. 35 minutes in. Of course, news being heard that the Kerala Blasters won't be able to play most of them practice matches as well due to the FIFA ban. Google and Kerala FC women had to unfortunately come back from Uzbekistan. I hope all the problems will resolve sooner rather than later, as continental competitions are important for the nation and the football to grow. As the ball goes out of play in the hope of good times up ahead. 36 minute, nil. There has been chances on both ends. Tarun Sangha trying to get the ball onto the legs of SA, who has been in the middle of everything Tarun Sangha has put up so far. Shyam Kumar had an opportunity, the best opportunity of the match, I would say. So they were Delhi coming on a close second with that. Just the final kick before the drinks break. The referee has been of the stellar quality, as a way more professional and way more competitive Delhi Premier League, the initial edition. We thank you for your support as Delhi will keep on developing the football culture throughout the years to come. Do let me know in the comments what you feel about football Delhi football, which was Sudeva Delhi once again as a well-earned tackle by the Tarun Sangha defender, number 12, I believe. That would be Ashish. So they were Delhi FC once again with an opportunity. They'll create it. Can he find the forward? He can, but the custody, that was good football all around. As utter confusion, and that could have been the first goal. How many times have we said that? Tamal Naskar somehow dealing with the impending danger of Sudeva Delhi FC. Wonderful fast attack from Sudeva Delhi FC. That was wonderful control on the other side as well. Number 7 of Tarun Sangha. Imran Khan trying a sweet connection with his left boot. The connection he got, the direction he missed. Imran Khan, SA once again in the middle of the attack for Tarun Sangha. The connection was not extremely bad by Imran Khan, just a bit onto the left. Could have been the goal of the day contender. Sudeva Delhi FC with a throw-in, with a dead ball opportunity. Always an opportunity. There were few who were contending that free kicks and corners have lost their significance in the modern football, but football always, roots play, gives its reply, and corners have been extremely instrumental in Delhi Premier League. Tarun Sangha with an opportunity. It has been box to box between the teams. Neither teams giving up, as it's the chance for Sudeva Delhi with a counter now, as it gets taken off by Tarun Sangha. As an opportunity, as he tackles through, once again, referee sees the error there. One Theophilus Otway Apo, the Ghanaian player. Two foreigners playing for Tarun Sangha Football Club in the midfield and the forward positions. Sudeva Delhi deciding to go with an all-Indian squad, but I should say that Sudeva Delhi FC has been more than equal in their chances. For everything that they lack in physicality, their counters have been fast and fierce. Good to see. For the Sudeva Delhi FC fans, the future is very bright. One of these days, the players such as Shubha Paul and the rest of them will flounder. And when they do, Sudeva Delhi FC will make the world watch. Tarun Sangha FC and other comparatively smaller teams have been way up, but the weights have been holding their own as well. Interesting to see. We're talking about SAC, BalleBaazi.com, relax price daily. Use the code AC100. Use the link in our description. Win some prices and let me know how we fare in BalleBaazi.com. Also, giving importance to our physiotherapy partners, AOSM, who has been right there to help whenever their services has been called for. 41st minute of the match, as a referee awards a free kick to Sudri FC, who has been wonderful in their attack so far. Anil Guya, the referee, has been very vigilant in his actions. Sudeva Delhi FC with a flight ball onto the box, and I think that goes for a goal kick. Tamal Naskar, the goalkeeper of Tarun Sangha, NBC, he have had to on his foot as we await a goal kick. Prefers to keep the ball in. Sudeva Delhi FC comprising of an all-Indian squad. Maybe you can see the difference in height between the foreigners of Tarun Sangha and the players of Sudeva Delhi. But that is the only difference that I see, because the football has been box to box between the two teams. Once again, an opportunity for Sudeva Delhi as the number 22 of Sudeva Delhi tricked past, almost not being able to complete that move though. 22. Fansam Singh, Sudeva Delhi FC, as the custodian. He would be trying to kill off Sudeva Delhi FC. Sudeva Delhi with all of the youth, courage and success trying to lay claim to this match as well as the top spot of the Delhi Premier League up for grabs, as all the teams would be trying to build their claim on the throne of Delhi. Match number 55, the Delhi Premier League, brought to you here today. Sudeva Delhi FC eyeing that spot, Tarun Sangha eyeing that spot, Delhi FC eyeing that spot. We will be seeing teams give it all they go. The draws are as bad as defeats now in this stage of the competition. Sudeva Delhi FC trying to build in once again, number 70 of Sudeva Delhi. That was a wonderful 1-2 as it gets equally countered by a vigilant tackle from the Tarun Sangha defenders as well. The coach rightfully asking, what are you waiting for? Tempers on the rise. Once again, Sudeva Delhi FC deciding to take a different stance to the corners, as well as they keep their midfielders outside the box to capitalize on the rebounds. They'll come on the corners. 44 minutes in. Sudeva Delhi FC having all the momentum in the world. Once again, enough space for Sudeva Delhi FC. He would have preferred more support there, as both flanks being attacked by the wing backs of Sudeva Delhi. Tarun Sangha on the back foot as we approach the half-time. It remains 0-0, but both teams could have scored. Sudeva Delhi enjoying the momentum for the last 50 minutes or so. Top spots, gentlemen. That's what it's at stake here. Ladies and gentlemen, all those watching these final matches of the first round of the Delhi Premier League, no one would be wanting to go home without the 3 points. As we get confirmation that there will be 3 minutes of extra time in the first half. Sudeva Delhi with an opportunity to create something as he goes for that was extremely dangerous on both sides, as players literally go out of balance. Long rangers kicking in, tackles kicking in. The adrenalines are on the rise. So is mine. 47th minute of the match in right now, and none of these teams will be going to the camps with an easy goodbye. Sudeva Delhi FC, with all of the youngsters, what they're lacking in the physical aspects of the game has been testing out the goalkeeper, Kamal Naskar of Sudeva, of Tarun Sangha. The referee warning the managers as well. Always in danger of a card, the staff as well. So they were Delhi FC trying to find the spaces. Once again, a long ranger. Finds the goalkeeper again as we wait for the last minute of the extra time of the first half. The referee says that stay back, I'll decide on this one. confirmation that number 12 of Tarun Sangha, Ashish, was indeed shown a yellow card. Ashish, a midfielder, has been everywhere in this game. Has been not letting easy on his tackles and his shoulder pushes. Someone has to do the dirty work. Tarun Sangha, a creative approach to the free kick as the ball goes out of play. Will this be the last kick of the first half of the 55th match of the Delhi Premier League? It is. As I confirmed to you before the stats of the match that the scoreline remains nil-nil between Sudeva Delhi FC and Tarun Sangha. Both teams will be coming back stronger, faster, hungrier, and they would be going in for the 3 points. Do stay in for the second half as everything will be up for grabs here on this Sunday. Don't miss out as once again I give you the halftime confirmation. Sudeva Delhi FC nil, Tarun Sangha FC nil. Going on to the stats in a moment. Do make sure that you come back and see what remains in the second half of this match, as both teams will be coming back with more momentum than what you saw in the first half of this high-tempered match. As the halftime stats goes, Sudeva Delhi FC 6 shots on target, 3 shots on target by Tarun Sangha FC. Three shots were on target by Sudeva Delhi, while there was only one target. There was only one target from Tarun Sangha FC that reached the target. A single corner, that being taken by Sudeva Delhi FC. 4 fouls by Sudeva Delhi, 9 fouls on Tarun Sangha. Yellow cards, both of them being claimed by Tarun Sangha FC. No red cards and no offsides till now. As a halftime score calls in nil-nil, Sudeva Delhi, Tarun Sangha. I'll see you in the second half. Shijoy John Matthew. Get your beverages, get your coffee. I'll see you in a matter of few minutes. I welcome you all to this second half of a 55th match of the Delhi Premier League between Tarun Sangha FC and Sudeva Delhi FC. The last team huddle before the both teams go all in the second half. 3 points would be the words in their ears as both teams would have had some interesting halftime talks from their coaches and staff members. 3 points is what they both want. A draw will be as good as a loss for both these teams as they near the end of the first round of the coveted Delhi Premier League. Sudeva Delhi FC would be trying to continue the momentum that they had during the last stages of the first half. They went in all in attack against Tarun Sangha. Tarun Sangha, who had the initial attacking flair in the first 20 minutes or so, struggled to keep with. But as the second half starts, the scoreline reads 0-0, all up for grabs. This time you will be seeing Tarun Sangha attacking the right part of the ground, while Sudeva will be going in the other direction. Once again, I thank you all for joining me here on this blessed Sunday. This is Shijoy John Matthew, and I will be trying to make this a better experience for all of you here today with the help of everyone at Sportscast India. Sudeva Delhi FC, do keep your eyes on your screen because they can come up with a attack out of nowhere. Pace being the strict element, space being created once again. Will that be an opportunity that did not have the proper connection that he would have intended? But as it stands, the first shot on target goes in favor of Sudeva Delhi. Tarun Sangha once again seemingly starting on the back foot. The referee calls in, and Sudeva Delhi modus operandi once again set in motion. Sudeva Delhi FC passing, finding each other as the ball gets taken away from once again. Tarun Sangha, the men from BalleBaazi, trying to find the goal. A single goal can make the difference as the confirmations of substitutions come in as well as 24 Pemba comes in for an exchange of 6 Viru. Tarun Sangha FC desperately was in need of some changes as they struggled towards the end of the first half. The first count of the match coming here as well as Sudeva Delhi FC successful in taking the one of, but for how long? 40th minute of the match. In the comments, Sohail 882 asking, "कौन जीतेगा? क्या लगता है?" I think as a commentator, I should be unbiased. However, it would be an interesting match as anything can happen in this match, so I would not take an approach with that. Raymond Ari, Joel Richard Williams is the best commentator ever. I'm sure that he would be pleased to hear that. Always a person that I look up to as a mentor. Joel Richard Williams, I hope you're seeing this. You have fans, more of them, and one of them is Raymond Ari. I'm not really sure on what to say on that coming from as Lunkao Haukip, but we welcome you here nonetheless. As an opportunity from Sudeva Delhi goes above the bar. 49th minute of the match. We invite your attention to all the remaining matches of the Kerala Women's League, Delhi Premier League, and the Nagaland Olympics as well. I hope the Nagaland Naga. People are enjoying the dose of Joel Williams, as well as a goalkeeper of Tarun Sangha tries to get the ball onto the other half. Modern football requires a goalkeeper who can make proper distribution. Sudeva FC with an opportunity down on the left side. Sudeva has been all about tricks and pace. And that is expected of a team that comprises of an all India squad of swift and agile players. Tarun Sangha may be having the foreigners in their army, but at the end of the day, football is a team game, and the goals matter. As a dangerous position, Sudeva Delhi. This is tasty. They can almost taste the goal from here. Sudeva Delhi FC as a referee calls in on the action over here. Before the free kick, BalleBaazi.com. Use the code SC100. Play fantasy football. Earn the money and let us know in the comments. Sudeva Delhi player was sandwiched by the defense of Tarun Sangha, and this would be the golden opportunity for Sudeva Delhi. They have been knocking on the doors for a goal for quite some time. Will this be the final kick that they needed to open the doors of Tarun Sangha FC, who has been on the back foot for God knows how long? Sudeva Delhi deciding among themselves as to who is going to take this free kick. One can realistically expect a direct free kick from this stance. Close to the box, that may happen on dangerous waters. Tarun Sangha, if they get out of this situation, they would be happy that they did not concede a penalty. But as it stands, danger still looms around the ground. The Ambedkar Stadium here in New Delhi. Sudeva Delhi FC has a chance to curl this one in. Which side? How much flight? How much turn? We will get to see. Interesting questions appear here as three men with a claim to that free kick. Lamalian ST, Lalian, number 5, number 22, Parimwan Rustam Singh there as well. What is going to be done as Rustam Singh steps away? That was a curler. Didn't have enough dip on that, and the direction maybe could have been taken by the goalkeeper as well. But as it stands, Lalian, ST, Lalian, as he prefers to be called, Lalian's free kick misses the bar. Wonderful attempt though. Always good to see Indian free kick takers. I would like to use this moment as to acknowledge the great free kick takers of our country. Climax Lawrence's, who used to be called the David Beckham of India. Sunil Chetri. I think this player is very underrated. Brandon Fernandez, an expert dead ball specialist who should be known more, at least according to me. Do think about Brandon in the comments as well. And I welcome all of you to the second 55th match between Sudeva Delhi FC and Tarun Sangha FC, as both teams will battle each other out for 3 points here today. Tarun Sangha FC player on the ground, AOSM, our physiotherapy partners, always ready for the duty to be nursing the players in the Delhi Premier League always an important factor in the modern sports where it gets competitive very, very much. These young footballers you see on your screens need to be taken care of medically as well as possible for their ardent futures. Coming up at BalleBaazi.com. Once again, in the Premier League, visit the website, play fantasy football, use our code AC100 link in our description. Let us know how it fares. For everyone watching, I welcome you all. Namaste. As we are 10 minutes in to the second half, as Tarun Sangha, against the story of the second half, has an opportunity to go for a goal and he does. That had better chances of reaching the stance than the goalpost, and it does. New Delhi football is in the season. Those who are watching here today, if there are Indian football fans in general, I would like to call your attention to Sama Banerjee, the late great Sama Banerjee, who passed away today. He was the captain of the Indian national football team when the Indian national football team finished fourth in the 1956 Melbourne Olympics, called Badruda by the faithful of Mohan Bagan and the people of Kolkata. Certainly not forgotten. You will be remembered, Badruda. Indian football also in the shocking news of the speculation concerning Subhash Roy Chaudhary as well, whose future will be decided after proper medicals. The fans of Northeast, Kerala, East Bengal, and a lot of places would be keen to see what would happen out of Subhash Roy Chaudhary's future. An opportunity goes squandered as Tarun Sangha FC gets the luxury to start play once again. Interesting comment there. Nobody watches this. Audience is there only when Nagas play. It is a work in motion, JJ, as a person who doesn't lose school very often. There are enough people who see this, and it's a growth that is an undeniable condition. Football Delhi is on the growth, and it will get there one day. No offense to Nagas, much love to the people of Nagaland. The support that the Nagas and the people of Northeast offers to football is breathtaking, to be honest. The Imbal Derby blew my mind off. But Delhi and all the other places will eventually reach there as well. Support to states such as Delhi is also important as a pan-India key to the development of football in India. All the teams that you see are batting against a fanfare that is slowly dying as well. Me for one, I'm excited for the future of Delhi as well. On the other side, do remember to follow us in the Nagaland Olympics as well, as more football action will follow. Call out, a shout out to all the wonderful fans of Nagaland as well. Tarun Sangha, goalkeeper, kicking the ball, trying to distribute the ball to his midfielder. Tamal Naskar has been forced to stay very vigilant this match. The coach of Tarun Sangha closely seeing what's going on Vishwadeep Mighty. Good to see young coaches as well. It's not just the players that you want to see develop. So they were Delhi FC or attacking the right flank. Now, once again with an opportunity, will that be called for the free kick? It does. The second dangerous free kick spot for Sudeva Delhi FC. As right caught on from the back of the Tarun Sangha defender. Will this be a redeeming chance for Lalian, who missed by a whisker? But there was a chance. Lalian staying away as his stance. BalleBaazi.com. We invite your attention. Play fantasy football in the Premier League. Use the code in the link in the description. Do let us know how we feel. Got some far away, seemingly 25 to 30 meters away from goal. A person with a bigger shot power would be preferred. Let's see what will happen out of this opportunity for Sudeva Delhi. They have been questioning Tarun Sangha's defense for quite some time now. As the players of Sudeva question the ball. Is this a tactic in itself? It was. As a shot on target, that was a thing of beauty. Except for a goal, we got to see quite theatrics there from the Sudeva Delhi side. But as it stands, 0-0. Number 80 of Sudeva Delhi FC taking that free kick will be Shama Swamya Hardeep Singh. Sudeva Delhi FC with another opportunity to make it the first goal as acrobatically cleared. It's back once again. A miss. Kick to clear that off. But as it stands, SA has an opportunity to make it, and the line referee says SA a little bit over the line. End-to-end action here in between the teams as Tarun Sangha deciding to go with a counter to Sudeva Delhi's much more calculated approach in the second half. The third yellow card of the match being confirmed. Number 3 of Tarun Sangha FC, Muslim Mola. The replay confirming the push. Unnecessary tackles. Tarun Sangha has been on the back foot for quite some time. Good to see Sudeva Delhi playing to their potential. It should be expected that with all the attempts being made, they should be able to find the net. At least once, the ball should be in the net as it is tackled once again by the Tarun Sangha defender, number 5, Satim Vivek. Satim Vivek has been one of the concrete figures in the defenses of Tarun Sangha, a commander. Nonetheless, Travis Scott and garbage platform with comments that I'm struggling to understand, but the stance. The language barrier must be the one that's blocking me. Apologize for that. SA with an opportunity for Tarun Sangha once again. But anything regarding Indian football or football in general or life, whichever you want to talk about, speculations, opinions, or about the match, anything, do let me know in the comments. Do like this video, share and subscribe. Your presence is ever important to us at Sportscast India. Tarun Sangha, an opportunity to rethink their standing right now as the top spot of the Delhi Premier League will be up for grabs as we near the end of the first round of the Delhi Premier League. Various clubs will be having their claim to the throne. Kind of reminds me of Game of Thrones, if even who will end up sitting in that throne at the end of the inaugural Delhi Premier League. Who will reign supreme? Who will have the bragging rights when the inaugural edition of the Delhi Premier League closes? Number 55, match number 55 of the Delhi Premier League. This is to be seen as a sign of things to come. It will be competitive. None of the teams will let an inch go. Football in Delhi will belong to a team at the end of this tournament. And who will it be? Only God will decide that. But as it stands, 0-0. Tarun Sangha with an opportunity once as well. SA once again in the middle of all things attacking for Sudeva Delhi FC. Owen Cookie. Sudeva Delhi FC, you have a wonderful fan in Owen Cookie as he says, come on team Sudeva. Sudeva has been kicking on the doors for quite some time. Can they break that forbidden door and take Tarun Sangha by surprise? The All-Indian squad of Sudeva Delhi has been a revelation in the making. As I say, a wonderful opportunity. Can he do it by himself? He cannot. He cannot. Referee calls in. That was against the narration of the play until now. But Tarun Sangha, the team from BalleBaazi, could have given his team the vital lead. SA has the additional duty of justifying the decision to fair foreigners as well. We have seen some amazing Nigerians play in the Indian football system for years now, as Tarun Sangha tests the goalkeeper of Sudeva once again. A law shoot to the right side of the goalpost, and Ashish Sibi saw that coming. But for all the attempts of Sudeva Delhi FC, Tarun Sangha starting to push back. They've been at the back foot for quite some time. Tarun Sangha making moves. Tarun Sangha pushing Sudeva back. A fight is still in the card. 55th minute, 55th match, the Delhi Premier League. Tarun Sangha is not ready to let this one go just yet. Tarun Sangha with the corner. They have tall strikers in SA as well with an opportunity that could have either been a scorpion or an opportunity by itself, but it stays 0-0. 16th minute of the match. High-end, box-to-box, scintillating. Now, fresh legs will be added to the mix as well. Fresh legs would be taking over as energy will not be short in this match. As a person who's doing his 11th match in commentary, I was pleased that I got to do my debut commentary in the Shahid Bhagat Singh Football Cup, which recently concluded, which kicked off the footballing calendar in Delhi. And Vivek Satyam was the captain of the GNCT under-22 team. And they were runners-up of the tournament. Substitution being confirmed as 20. Rajiv comes on for 7. Imran. Imran did have a wonderful shot, not quite so much on target. in the first half. But yes, Vivek Satyam was the captain of the GNCT under 22 team as they defeated some of the best teams in Delhi, supposedly best teams in Delhi, to reach the finals as they lost out to Delhi FC in the final of the Shahid Bhagat Singh Football Cup. Vivek Satyam, a player to keep your eyes on. In the comment section, NC, another fan for Sudeva. Come on, Sudeva, go for that goal. Sudeva gathering in fans for quite some time. Amusing it is. Rinfela Wangchia. Good to see fans interact in the comment section as the referee says play on in this scenario. Tarun Sangha with a turn. Almost a curve turn there. Satyam Vivek, number 5, Tarun Sangha Football Club, was a standout performer in the Shahid Bhagat Singh Football Cup for the GNCT under 22 team. Once again, Sudeva Delhi with an opportunity as he misses a shot. This will be dangerous waters as Sudeva Delhi survives yet again. It has been back and forth. Momentum with Tarun Sangha. Now, it's like both these teams are taking turns with how this match goes. Tarun Sangha being allotted space, being pushed by the shirt, right flank completely left free, across in the cuts. Can I say do something with it? Can say? Can. So can the goalkeeper. Essay, the physical figure, the target man, doing what a target man should. That was 3/4 of a goal. Somehow, scoreline remains 0-0. It shouldn't give Tarun Sangha this much space, as that was a measured cross from the number 24 of Tarun Sangha, who just got in Temparai. Number 8 for Sudeva coming on, Roshan Boy. Bringing to attention that Sudeva Delhi only has 4 substitutes in this match. Tarun Sangha asking the questions once again. Almost getting that goal. Tarun Sangha. Tarun Sangha goes for a corner. BalleBaazi.com. Get that sign-up bonus. Play the game. Let us know how you fare in this tournament. BalleBaazi.com. A corner being taken by Tarun Sangha. Got some physical figures as Ashish Sibi being able to punch that ball out, please. Strong wrist action there as the ball goes once again to Ashish Sibi. 73rd minute of the match. Rinfela Wangchia saying that he's a number 1. He's a fan of Sudeva number 24. 24 being Biaktia. His full name being R. Lal Biakliania. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But Sudeva SC players making some fans, as we can see. Rightfully, that is good to see. I've seen Delhi football go from just the ultras to be where it is here today. Of course, on the constant growth, Delhi football. Young Men FC, the oldest club in Delhi, was made in the year 1898. The history of football in Delhi has been glorious, as inaugural Santosh Trophy was played in 1941 in Delhi as well. And Delhi won the tournament in 1941, 1944 as well. So they were with an opportunity once again to start the play from the back. Asashi CB changes the play with a chance for attacking the right flank, but it goes back to Tarun Sangha. Is there enough man? Is there enough men to support the left flank winger? Not this time. But exciting times ahead for both the teams here today. Three points. That is what they're playing for. As we approach once again the final phase of the first round of the Delhi Premier League. Anything can happen, but a draw is as good as a defeat. A single point wouldn't matter to these teams. That is the competitive nature of Delhi Premier League. It doesn't matter whether it's 200 people watching or 100 people watching or just 10 watching. Football remains the most important factor, and football is competitive as hell in the Delhi Premier League. Once again, Tarun Sangha with an opportunity. Tarun Sangha, their foreigners' essay has been a constant threat, a fox in the box, at times always a target man with his physicality. Tarun Sangha also having the services of the Ghanaian player Theophilus Owote-Apo as well, who has been a midfield general. As we go for a much earned drinks break. Now, more substitutions will follow as the teams have been giving it their all. How this remains 0-0. It's a long story, but not for the lack of effort. The match, as we go on to the final 15 minutes, can go either way. None of these teams are gonna let go. None of these teams are willing to rest even for a minute. Nice to see a comment from Owen Cookie. Means a lot. Means absolutely a lot, Owen Cookie. Good to see you here once again. Always a good encouragement when you see things like that. Mamokasa. Read the words once again. BalleBaazi.com. Use the link in the description. Get that prize money worth in lakhs. Let us know how we fare. Sudeva Delhi with a chance for a counter once again. There is pace in it. Pace. They have the fuel to burn as an opportunity, and it hits. It hits the post. Closer than ever. As I keep on saying, do not let your eyes go off the screen. Tarun Sangha almost made it 1-0 on this side. It was the chance of Sudeva to make it a goal up front on the other. 78th minute in. Anything can happen in this match. Exciting. Lack of goals doesn't explain this match very well. Sudeva has the fuel to burn. Once again, number 22 with an opportunity. Does he go for a goal? He does it. He goes for the left post and he misses by a whisker. He misses it by a bloody whisker. Sudeva Delhi FC getting back the momentum. Here once again, the post. Two chances up front for Sudeva Delhi FC. 79 minutes in. 11 matches plus the time which will be decided for regulation will be breathtaking. It's all about the momentum, and it is with Sudeva now. The fans of Sudeva would be glad to see this change as the third dangerous opportunity for the referees. Heated exchange between the teams here. Both Men down of both the teams. AOSM will be having one hefty job to do here today. But third opportunity in the dangerous zone for Sudeva Delhi. The momentum on the side of Sudeva Delhi now. Can they add to the existing momentum and make it 1-0? Ball has been everywhere in the ground except for in the net. Will it go there? We'll see. We'll see. AOSM, our physiotherapy partners, we thank them with all our intentions. Gaming AK asking about the FIFA ban and when it will be lifted. I'm hoping, as a fan myself and as a lawyer who's working on the details, that it will be lifted very soon rather than later. There has been a lot of unfortunate circumstances which led to the ban. I'm pretty sure that those who are working behind the scenes did all in their might to avoid the ban. But we have found ourselves in a situation, and hopefully we will get out of it as soon as possible as well. Number 23 comes in for Tarun Sangha FC. Number 23 of Tarun Sangha being Manav Sharma. Manav, a fresh leg in, would be trying to create a difference. Manav Sharma, confirmation coming on for number 11 Sham, who had an open chance in the first half. He missed it. Tarun Sangha missed it. Has called for a decision in this match. Always terrible to see a player being taken off like this. I pray that he recover and he be all right as soon as possible. We will see you again, but we will see you soon enough. Stay strong. Dangerous free kick number 3 for Sudeva Delhi FC as we try to get back to the match that remains. We've seen curlers, we've seen theatrical free kicks. What's next on the card for Sudeva Delhi FC? What's next? Two men loom over this, and a curler it is. Not finding enough dip on that as well. His second free kick of the day. That was Lalian. Lalian came ever close with the first free kick with a little bit direction and a little bit dip. Lot of opportunities between the two teams. The scoreline doesn't read 0-0 for the lack of effort and the lack of vigor. It remains 0-0 because of both the teams being unwilling to let go. A 0-0 scoreline has given me so many moments to talk about, so many adrenaline raising moments in this match. 83rd minute in now. Both teams are gonna go all in. As the referee says, I control this match, and that will be taken care of. 84th minute, once in the gun in midfield general of Tarun Sangha FC. Tarun Sangha FC playing with two foreigners while Sudeva Delhi fielding an all-Indian squad who has been creating constant danger to the men from BalleBaazi. Tarun Sangha FC high all the way from here as well, Mr. Enjoy. I hope you are enjoying this match. Always good to see the ever so famous fans from Nagaland. SA with an opportunity, he pushes the ball again once in. There is space for a cross, and a cross comes in. SA, the target man, was not in the target in that opportunity, but SA once again in the middle of everything, attacking for Tarun Sangha. That was an ill move, but as it stands, Tarun Sangha remains safe. Momentum shifting back and forth. Delhi football. If this is an advertisement of Delhi football, then I advise you all, those who are watching, to go through each and every aspect of this game because this has been stellar. Two teams defensively strong, unwilling to let go of the clean sheet. AOSM physiotherapy partners once again in action. Competitiveness can lead to situations like this as the Tarun Sangha player. I believe that is Satish Singh on the ground, calling for medical attention. 86th minute of the match. Hot and humid conditions, extremely competitive football. Even with the drinks break, this will be tough on the players as these gladiators try to entertain all those who are watching from the homes here today on this blessed Sunday. Let me know where you're watching the match from. It's good to connect with all the fans. The beauty of live streaming football. To all those who are watching from Kerala, I say, chai ko kudicho. Sudeva Delhi FC trying to start from the back once again. I was just informed that a certain person called Chahat is watching the match from Kurukshetra as well. Good to see you, Chahat. Always good to see people of love. An opportunity for Tarun Sangha to do something with it as the time runs out. Both the teams will be looking to do maximum damage with the minimum time that is remaining. Right now the approach will be score once and lay back. In the words of a certain special one, park the bus maybe, but before parking the bus you have to attack, you have to find the goal. 3 points, ever so important for the journey that remains ahead in the Delhi Premier League. Match number 55, as tactically that was taken away, and 88th minute in, Tarun Sangha gets to start all over once again. If I'm pronouncing the name wrong, I apologize. It's kind of hard for me to pronounce that one, but I'm in Jangkiru. Good to see fans from Nagaland again. Nagaland has been amazing me for quite some time now. The Naga people should be talked about more in the Indian football scene. The Imphal derbies, the portions which has been considered the budding grounds for the future footballers, has been getting more and more famous for their fans as well. Good to see you, the people of Nagaland. Owen Cookie, great to know that you're watching the match from Manipur with your family. Always wonderful to get to see additional details as well. The brother of Owen Cookie plays in Sudeva, number 7. If that is here today, that's Kangwinse Totang. I hope I'm pronouncing the names right. If not, forgive this man. As Tarun Sangha's substitution is confirmed as Yadav comes in. The final minute of the match, Tarun Sangha FC once again a player down. Understandable when you play football of this nature. Of this competitive nature, there will be quite some physical tackles in between the teams, and that can lead to situations like this. But these are powerful gladiators who will do anything to get those 3 points, and that will not hold them down. I just got a message from Ritika Singh. Good to see that you're enjoying my commentary. Means a lot, Ritika Singh, and bloody amazing to see once again the beauty of interactive football. 90 minutes almost in. A foul once again on this side of the ground. This match has been keeping me on my heels for the whole of 90 minutes, and it will be just the same for the extra time as well. Football, bloody hell. Football, scintillating. Delhi football, great advertisement. Neither teams willing to let go. As the great Sir Alex Ferguson said, defense wins you titles, and defenses of both these teams were not willing to let go. Five minutes in, quite some time was taken away for injuries, and 5 minutes of extra time remains. Anything can happen. I've seen both of these teams explain their claims for all the points in this match. 4 minutes playing with Tarun Sangha squad. Sudeva Delhi trying to find that space. Space he finds. And that was close call for Tarun Sangha. The men from BalleBaazi would like to do the attacking part themselves now. Both teams has been great match for each other. Both teams have had ample opportunities to take the lead. Both teams are staying 0-0. Once again, not for any lack of tries, as the referee says that the goalkeeper Tarun Sangha just get on with this game, as we get some advice from the sidelines as well. A young coach for the future, maybe. Always good to see youngsters get involved in the sport. I'm sure that the time will be added in as well. A passionate fan on the other side, as the Tarun Sangha goalkeeper Tamal Naskar, who has been tested quite a few many times here today. Try to get on with the play. Always will be a key part to my commentary career. Ritika Singh, a good story that will be shared in the next match, hopefully. Always good to see. And SA with the claim on to the other side. SA has been the marksman for Tarun Sangha. There's a reason why the services were employed by Tarun Sangha, and he has been making all sort of moments for Tarun Sangha here today. 94th minute in. Come on, both teams, says Travis Scott. Still undecided. A minute can go a long way when the teams involved play football like this. Sudeva still has the fuel to burn. I think by now Sudeva would have had created a philosophy where speed is a deciding factor. You did get to see that kind of football being played under a certain Ole Gunnar Solskjaer under Manchester United. As space is created once again, Tarun Sangha. Will this be the opportunity to create? As the ball is punched out by Amal Sibi. Holy smokes. It's not over yet. It's not over until it is over. In a matter of few seconds, the ball reaches this side as well. Sudeva Delhi, space, all set, all along. Recovered by Tarun Sangha. You see players everywhere. I've said this countless times, but I mean this as an opportunity once again as the goalkeeper of Tarun Sangha makes that save. Sudeva Delhi FC, you have my heart. With an all-Indian squad, you have my squad. You have made my squad of the day. But the goalkeeper of Tarun Sangha FC would not be in a rush to let go of the ball. Constant threat. It is a mental game as much as it is a physical one. Scoreline remains nil. That was all out attacking, all out defending. Both sides. Beauty. Delhi football showcasing intensity to the rest of the country. All those who are watching the match here with me today, I hope you all had as much as fun as I did. Give it a chance to do the commentary all over again for this match. I would do it without a moment of thought. Sudeva Delhi FC, fast-paced attacking football. Tarun Sangha, calculated, risky football. Both teams knocking on each other's doors. As it stands, the doors just about be kept safe by both the teams. 97 minutes in, compensating for the time lost in the extra time. Will this be the last move of the match? Until the last whistle, I would not leave out a goal. Here today, Tarun Sangha, long throw, targeting SA perhaps, not reaching the time, and there we go, the last whistle. Both the teams gave it their all, perhaps even a bit more. Both teams fortunate, deserving to go with at least a point out of this match, and hence the stays at points gets shared between Tarun Sangha FC and Sudeva Delhi FC. Nil. Clean sheets, hard-earned clean sheets for both the defenses, and a deserving point for both the teams. Missed opportunities, clear opportunities, amazing football, goals, tackles, pushes. There has been everything except for goals. But Delhi football was pretty amazing here today. All those who watched the match here today, I congratulate you as well, as on this blessed Sunday was blessed by this match as well. In the final phase of the first round of the Delhi Premier League, Sudeva Delhi FC nil, Tarun Sangha nil. On to the statistics, full time as we are there. 13 shots for Sudeva Delhi FC, 9 shots for Tarun Sangha FC, 6 shots on targets for Sudeva Delhi, 5 for Tarun Sangha, 2 and 3 in the corners for both the teams, and fouls ranging from 8 Sudeva Delhi, 14 Tarun Sangha FC. All the yellow cards, 3 of them dominated by Tarun Sangha, no red cards in this match, and the lone offside was called for Tarun Sangha FC. Full time, Delhi Premier League, match number 55, nil. Sudeva Delhi FC and Tarun Sangha FC showcasing an exhibition for all those who watched here today. Now, this was definitely fun. This is Shajoy John Matthew signing off from today's match. I will the coming week, and this certainly has been fun. I'll see you all. Thank you, all of you.